Hello everyone, and today is going to be a short video on how you can set up a SNES emulator for your computer. So this is going to be a very basic tutorial, and I'm basically using a lot of my personal opinions on software. So if you have your own programs, I will list a few alternatives, but this is what I do and this is how I play my emulated SNES games. Okay, so first of all, what we're going to have to do is we're going to have to get some software. So my favorite software is Snes9x. It is completely free, and you can find it by going to SNES9x.com, hit the downloads button, and they show you a bunch of links to download them. I usually just pick this bottom one because it's the most accessible. So you would need to download the x64, which is 64-bit. If you have a 64-bit operating system, or x32 if you have an x32 or 32-bit operating system. Another alternative would be Snes9x. I used to use this in the past. I thought it was okay. I have encountered a couple issues in terms of sound, and it's got some weird window resizing issues, but other than that, it's a decent emulator, and you can download it just by hitting that and then download it like that. I'm obviously not going to do that. So we're just going to download this SNES9x and run this. Okay, so we get this little box. We will take this and we need to find a folder to put it in. So I'm just going to put it right here for now. That's okay, that's hurting me on the inside. Yes, all caps. And we paste it. Okay, so now we have our emulator running. So in terms of settings, we just go to settings, and you can find the directory of your ROMs, which I know there's some debate over ROMs and if it's ethical or not. It's up to your ethics or not. I'm not gonna sit here and debate this topic all day, but this is where you put your ROMs. So in terms of, this is the thing that I mess with the most. If you go to display configuration, I always keep maintain aspect ratio because 8:7 it makes it look perfect for the SNES. And then output image processing, this is the big one. If you want to get a smooth looking image, I would do something like HQ4X or something like that. But if you want a pixel perfect crisp image, I would do simple 4x, and you have some other mods. You can do scan lines, you could do whatever, but for now, simple 4x, and I will show that in better detail once we load up a game. So we do that, and then we have to set up our input configuration. So this is just going to be like an SNES controller. I have an Xbox One controller right here. This is all I have for me right now, so I'm just going to configure that. And all you have to do is you have to click on whatever button, and then hit the button on your controller, and it actually goes down the list automatically. So I'm going to go ahead and set this up, and we do start select, and then left and right, and then up left, up right, down left, and down right. Just ignore those because they're not really used in most games, and it'd be kind of hard to do on a controller like an Xbox One controller. But now we need to load a game. So what we do is, we don't have any ROMs. Well, I do. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go over here and I'm going to load a ROM, Super Mario Kart. And as you can see, we're going to turn that down really quick. Sorry. As you can see, the aspect ratio of the original SNES is maintained perfectly, and the pixels are nice and sharp. If you wanted something more smooth looking, you would just go over here and you would change it to something like HQ4X, and as you can see, it smooths out those edges. So overall, that's really it, and you can just start your game, and it works about as smooth as you would think it is. Just wanted to interject really quick because I completely skipped over this part when I was making the video. Save states. If you want to be able to save your game because you can't play it all in one sitting or whatever, you just come over here, save game position, and you set it to whatever slot. You have 9 slots, and you just do that, and then we can just go ahead and go on like this. like we're gonna continue, and then if you need to load, you do load game session and the same slot, and you load back to that. Just a quick little tip for anybody who want to know that. Okay, I'm just gonna give up with that. So thank you all so much for watching. I will maybe be continuing this emulators videos, covering a wide variety of consoles. If you have one in particular, you could let me know. If not, I'm just going to go in order of what I enjoy or what I think is very popular or confusing to some people. But thanks so much for watching, and I will talk to you all later.